What's going on, YouTube and fellow junk haulers? Corey with Junk Boss here. So today we've got two jobs on the schedule. The first job, we're gonna head across the bay to Spanish Fort. We're gonna just throw a broken desk in the bed of the truck, come home, hook the trailer up, and go to the second job. And we might even have a third job. I'm still waiting to hear back. So without further ado, let's get going. Come on, bud. Up. Good boy. Let's go do some junk jobs, buddy. You ready? Right, we are leaving job number one. I'll tell you, this desk was a little more involved than I thought. Made us get it out of the house on a furniture dolly, busted it up outside, got her all loaded up. Had to bring it up a hill back there by the pond, but no big deal. In and out in 15 minutes. On to the next one. What you thinking, bud? You just got that way. What's up, poppers? All right, you guys, so we made it back home. I've got the trailer hooked up, so we're gonna get over to that next job, and I'll show you guys once we get there. All right, so we were at the second job. All we're doing is getting everything off of this trailer, onto this trailer, and taking it to the landfill. See off that second job, we got some tiles, some pottery, some scrap metal underneath all this. Got a lot of fence posts, some miscellaneous items from around the yard, and I was on that trailer. So I'm going to unload this, get to the next one. Just unloaded that load. 1-800 you know who pulled up next to me, in and out. These dumped it. I'm sweating. I bet that guy junk ain't sweating. Nah. Well, we got our call back from the third job, so we're gonna head over there now. Go ahead and do one load. I'll probably have to go back another time to finish the job, but at least we get it started. So we are at the third job of the day. We're gonna get everything in this pile here. We're gonna leave this scrap metal. They've got this green bag dumpster that I guess he's not gonna haul off, so we're gonna clear that out. And there's a few things up on the carport here. So we're gonna get started, get this first load knocked out of the way. We've even got this little yappy yap to keep us company. What's up, bud? We are back home, done for the day, 3 jobs knocked out. So happy that third job came through. Unfortunately, I was only able to get 1 load off of that one. I still got 1 load to do as soon as I get some extra time. So we're not gonna collect payment until that job is completely done, but overall, it has been a great day and I am beat. So check it out, you guys. Friday morning, I just took an early extended lunch break at my main job. Thankfully, my manager was cool with it, so shout out to you, Jason. But about an hour and a half ago on Facebook Marketplace, a 16-foot utility trailer popped up. Already has walls, it's got a drop gate on the back and side, dual axle, power brakes, everything. So guy's asking 2,500 bucks. I've been after one of these trailers for at least a couple of months now, but it always seems to sell before I have a chance to get to it. So thankfully I was able to leave a little early today. So we're gonna get over here. I'm swinging by the house now to grab some cash, get over to the guy's house, check it out, make sure everything's good to go. I've already got bill of sale printed out, filled out on my end. So I'm gonna show you guys the trailer once we get to the guy's house. All right, so here she is, you guys. 16x7 with 4-foot walls, dual axle, power brakes, all of that. The guy ended up giving it to me for $2,200 instead of the original $25 that he had it listed for, because the floor is pretty rotted out. It's got a few holes in it, but that ain't gonna be nothing to change out. Maybe $300 in lumber, a little bit of time, I'll have that thing done. I'm gonna put new tires on there because they are a little dry rotted, but they're all holding there. Got home just fine. I could not even tell this trailer was behind me when I was pulling it. This truck does a great job. And slowing down with the power brakes on that trailer, it felt like there was nothing there, you guys. So I'm very excited to have this trailer, and this is gonna definitely take Junk Boss to the next level. The next step up from here is gonna be a dump trailer. So right now, I am on my lunch break at my regular job, and I am heading to the landfill to dump this load. I've got to make sure I get it done today because the landfill is going to be closed tomorrow and Saturday for the Christmas holiday, and I've got to go back Sunday to finish the job. So if this thing isn't emptied out, I'm in big trouble. Just one of the things you have to deal with when you're trying to balance regular jobs and start your own business on the side. But you know what? I'm a hustler by nature, and I live for this stuff, guys. You know, I work about, I'd say, an average of 60 to 66 hours a week, somewhere in that range, aside from the junk removal. So on my lunch breaks, I'm going and emptying trailers or going and giving estimates and doing jobs after work, before work, all that stuff. So it's really hard to tell exactly how many hours I put in a week, especially when I'm really busy with the junk removal. But to be an entrepreneur, you know, there's sacrifices you guys have to make, and I am more than happy to make them. And honestly, it's gotten to the point now where I've been so busy for so long that if I have a day or two where I have nothing to do, I'm sitting at home, I honestly get stir crazy. So stuff like this really does help fill my time and make me happy. So the goal, when I get done with this job on Sunday and get payment for that job, I'm gonna put the money into that 16-foot trailer I just picked up, so that way I can start getting it in use as soon as possible. First step's gonna be putting new flooring in there. And then from there, I'll probably have to do 1 or 2 more junk jobs to get new tires for it. I need to take a look at one of the lights because one of the lights doesn't work. I know there's not a bulb in it, but I think the guy told me that it wasn't working even before he took the bulb out. So I might have to put new lights on that trailer too. But I am very, very excited to use that trailer for the first time. Though it's going to be interesting because at my landfill, you know, it gets awfully muddy and it rains a lot here in Mobile, especially during the summer and fall time. It's raining all the time. And I do not drive a 4-wheel drive. So getting that 16-foot loaded down with a bunch of weight and going out there, hopefully I don't get stuck. There's been a couple of times where even just like backing up the trailer that I have, my 10-foot, I'll start to slide around a little bit. And there was one case where I really thought I was about to get stuck and they were gonna have to pull me out with the excavator. But thankfully the all-terrain tires I have are really good, so I didn't actually get stuck. So we'll see what happens with the 16-foot when it's loaded down and I'm going like the day after it rains or something. But I do want to get a backup truck. This will be my primary driver, this F-250. But when I do buy a backup truck, no ifs, ands, or buts, it's going to be a 4-wheel drive. So that way, if I am in the middle of the rainy season and I know I've got a lot of weight on the back, I'll just go ahead and drive that truck, so that way I don't have to worry about getting stuck at the landfill. The landfill here in Mobile, or all the ones around me, honestly, I'm very privileged because they are not expensive like a lot of you guys here on YouTube who go by weight. And, you know, they charge a certain amount per ton and then prorated if it's less than a ton. You know, it doesn't matter, at least as of right now, with my 10-foot trailer completely loaded down, stuff in my bed, I don't think I've paid more than $40 ever. Now, once I take the 16-foot in, that might change, but I still don't see them charging more than $50 to $60 for a full load on the 16-foot with stuff in the bed. So in that aspect, I'm very blessed, because that allows me to charge a little bit lower price to my customers and not have to oh, well, it's gonna cost me $120 for a ton to take it to the landfill, so I have to take that to the customer. Now, instead, I usually just base it as like, all right, it's gonna cost me on average anywhere from $30 to $40 to dump. And if I've got just, you know, green waste like limbs and branches and stuff, a full load of that, they only charge me $20. So thankfully, Mobile's very, very, very lenient and cost effective on the dump fees. But right now, I'm just worried about getting this trailer emptied. The job that I'm finishing on Sunday, this is my last job on the books for right now. So hopefully after the holidays, or at least no later than the new year, I'll start getting more phone calls. I'm gonna really start pushing advertisement. Basically all the affordable routes that I can think of. Facebook, Craigslist, Nextdoor, and who knows, maybe by spring I can afford to go Google ads. You know, it is very, very expensive, and for right now, that's just hard for me to justify right now. A lot of people were saying that once you hit Google ads, you really start to take off. You get a lot of business, you make a lot of money. So I guess that justifies what you spend on Google ads, but right now I'm just not there. So I'm gonna leave you guys right here. I want to thank every one of you guys for watching my videos. Please drop a like, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming content. Share these videos with other junk haulers you know, or anybody who just takes interest in watching these kind of videos. And I hope every one of you guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and I will see you guys in the next one.